If you have not joined that group, please join. And if you have joined and you have not made your contributions, no matter how little, please kindly make it. And if you have any questions, please ask me. Let's take King now. King, are you there? All right. It looks like King is, let me change you back to listener since you are not speaking. Take the number of people who are on the queue. I'm inviting another person. I'm inviting a number of persons to come and speak. Please, if you are not speaking, just mute your microphone so that others, we can take it in a very orderly manner. Thank you very much. Good morning all over the world. Well, depending on where you are. If you're in America, it's early morning. If you're here in Nigeria, it's morning. I think it's almost this evening in Australia and probably China, India, other places. Please, who are we taking next?
Hello, good morning.
Hello. Yes, good morning.
Yeah,
this is Cisco Young. How are you?
Yeah,
Good morning.
Exactly. My name is Isaiah, and I live here in Germany. And sir, I have a question to ask, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I asked a friend in Lagos State. I told him about you. I told him this is the person I think it will bring fortune to Nigeria again. And he told me, yes, in Lagos State, people are also looking at you and someone else. But he told me the problem is that you are not making, like you don't always come out to do a campaign in Lagos State. Okay. So I want to know the area that you always do campaign in Lagos State, because people also want to know how you are doing your campaign. People want to know you. People want to know your ambition, what you really want to do for the country, Nigeria.
Well, thank you very much, Cisco. Nobody has actually been doing much, any campaigning, because INEC has not flagged up campaigns yet. What we are doing is creating awareness. But in my own case, by the evil machinations of this Buhari regime, restricted to Abuja for now. But that is being worked on, and we are going to lift the restriction very soon. So, and as soon as the restrictions are lifted, I will be everywhere, like we did in 2018, 2019. Nobody campaigned like us in 2018, 2019. But what is good and what is great is that in having this conversations, you are being reinforced to keep preaching the gospel to all the people who want to hear the good news about the liberation of Nigeria. So it's up to them if this is what they want to do or it's not what they want to do. But I'm glad that he or she told you that they are aware of this, and very soon I will join them. Thank you, Cisco. Let me take.
Please, sir. One more question, sir. Please,
all right.
We that are in diaspora right now, we like person like me. I'm really afraid coming back home for a visit or for having good time with my family and all these things. So please, sir, is there any possible way that you can resolve this crisis that is happening between the Fulani X-Men and all this robbery in the road, in the highway, and all these things? Because it's really a big stress to Nigerians who live in diaspora, who even live in Nigeria. There's so much critical crisis that is happening right now, and I want to really know how you imagine you can fix this problem.
Well, thank you very much. The reason why the problems are festering is because we have not had competent commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The Buhari that came in 2015 and 2019 is an incompetent, person. He's also very corrupt, and he has also been very divisive because he's a nepotist who encourages his own people to engage in crime and look the other way. Whereas other people who are asking for legitimate demands are treated with, he treats terrorists and bandits with kid gloves he treats freedom fighters with harshness. So what we will do immediately is to strengthen the armed forces, provide the necessary equipment that they need for them to carry out their job, and instill discipline in the armed forces. You probably have heard where I said that if I become president, I'm going to fire all these army generals
Yeah,
who are.
yeah, very well. I always follow you in so many platforms,
So,
and I heard it.
because I know all of them through investigative reporting, I know who and who is where, how they are making a big business out of this Boko Haram and Banditry. Boko Haram is the one that is operating now in Kaduna. They exist in Nasarawa. They have almost taken over half of Niger State. But because
Yes.
Buhari is colluding with them for religious reasons, it's soft on them. They are going to take over this whole country if we are not careful. Nigeria will soon become Afghanistan. That is their plan. So to
Exactly.
roll back their advance towards our people and our civilization, we must get rid of the bandits in government, particularly Buhari. So I'm not afraid to say that. So, and the moment we do that, and we restore the pride and glory of our armed forces, who were, by the way, the ones who fought and ended the war in Liberia and Sierra Leone. Can you imagine that those people cannot even confront common Boko Haram and a few bandits on, this ragtag armies? It's because they are colluding with them and making money off of this crisis. So I won't say more than that. As you know, we said a lot of things in 2019, 2018. What they did is to carefully listen to our position and stole our ideas, which they couldn't implement even till now. So, like you rightly mentioned, people abroad want to come home, but what about people at home? 200 million of us are trapped here. So
Yeah.
it's a function of the need to deliver the humanity of the people of this country called Nigeria. And we will do the necessary and the needful as soon as we come to office. The solution is to vote out these incompetent criminals who are occupying our political space and let competent hands come in. And you see the difference in a few weeks when competent people come in. Thank you. Let me take Shaibo.
Okay, sir.
Let me unmute you and
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
good morning.
My name is Henry Owiku. I'm from Edo State, presently in Delta State. I want to say I must commend you, Mr. Sowore. Can you all hear me? Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, I must really commend you for your brave ways of doing things. And then I also want to suggest something. Sorry to say that. I want to suggest something because I've been following you. In short, I go to Facebook, YouTube, to just to listen to you, just to listen to your momentous on how you intend to move this country forward if elected as the president of this great nation. And then I also want to suggest that I'm doing my own campaign. What I try to get are those people who keys, those illiterate women in the market, all those our brothers and sisters that are illiterate that doesn't know what is good and what is not good. What I do is to tell them that look at what these people are doing to you and look at what you intend to gain if you vote this man in. Look at what they are doing to you. Look at what you will do. Look at what this person will do. Look at what this person will do. So I've been doing my campaign, and I want everyone here to storm all those places because let me tell you this: all those old cargoes, all those politicians, they know how to handle us. They know their target market for their votes. They know the people that they don't go to people like us. They don't need us. Few people like us exist in this country, but the illiterate people is what they work with. You can easily see that when those people idiots are sorry for using these words, when these people are complaining, you see that stadium is full with youths. How much do they give them? 1,000 naira. If you have that mind, this thing that you get 5,000 naira, you don't get 10,000 naira. And I begin to wonder And I begin to tell them that, man, this money you are collecting your soul. Because you will be the one that you'll be the one that will start complaining. Unlike this NSAS that we experienced the last year. Somebody was telling me that he doesn't even know what the movement is all about. And I begin to wonder which kind of what is our youth turning into? Okay, like example, if someone told me that what's it called? The NSAT is about is about what's it called, providing amenities for the people of Nigeria. And I was like, is that only thing you understand about the NSAS? We youth are the one now working for those people. You can see that a policeman that you said that you said they should reform policemen, they should give them what's it called, salary. We are campaigning for policemen for the salary to be increased. Whereas this policeman, if you give them 1 million as what's it called, basic wage, they will still go to that.
Please, if you are not speaking, kindly
And collect them every day, collecting money from most people. And no one is talking about everybody that they see. Do the needful to make sure they focus on all those illiterates, all those advocates, all those people, so that they can enlighten them, so that they should know what is right and what is not right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me thank you, but let me also correct this impression that some people are bookies and all that. I don't think we need to denigrate any of our countrymen and women. If you think that because of those who come on Facebook and say stupid things, all people in the North are opposed to freedom and liberation, you're wrong. They need it even more than any one of us now. So look at what Buhari has turned the northern part of the country into. He has destroyed the North more than any part of the world. So let's just understand that people who might have political differences with us are not necessarily people who should be denigrated. We are all suffering under the same banner of incompetence and corruption in this country, particularly even the North right now. So I just want to correct that. Let me take, permit me to return you as a listener, Shaibo, now that you've spoken. I'll take Adeyemi. Adeyemi, can you please go ahead? Adeyemi,
good morning to everyone.
Timitayo. All right, go ahead, please. Let's make it short, please.
Good morning. Good morning. I thank every one of us here listening this morning, and I thank you for the privilege. Yesterday, when I do go out time to time to do my daily job. I do engage people. That then you see some people who say, you don't vote for this, you vote for Atiku, you vote for Tinubu, you vote for Tambua, Saraki. I do tell them, take my time to engage them that you can't continue to do things the same way and expect different results. Keep on getting the same results. So I do engage them because I work as a motorcycle rider, and I do carry people, talk to them every day that the best man we have for this job is Omoyele Sowore. They will tell me that he has been that. The first question I would like to ask you is, I will want you to use one of your social media handles to address the issue of Buhari 2015, so that people will, they will get the clear picture. Because when I do talk to them, I do try all my best to convince them, but I think most of them are not convinced that you didn't work for Buhari in 2015. So that's the first thing. I want you to, to clear that. I do talk to them that this is the man we can follow. They will have to reply me that after all, he has done this, he has done that. And then I want us to work together as a team. Yesterday, when I was pasting your poster, people were shouting, is this Sowore? I said yes. They said that they pray he emerged as a president. I do tell them that it's a collective effort. You can't say he will emerge and stay home while others are casting their vote. And another thing is, if we are to win this election, the first thing is our mobilization. I'm talking to you from Osun State. We are having a current issue in Osun State right now, of which I know you understand about that. So now, in this our state, now we need a grassroots mobilization. Now, a man that has a wife and 2 children who are eligible to vote, that means we have 3 voters like that. So if we can, someone that you are into the system, you bring another person. So those are the ways we can, we can get people from the grassroots, so that we can move forward. And I hope that 2023 we shall take over the mantle from all these old cargoes.
Thank you very much, Adeyemi. Got me permission to mute you, and I hear this a few times, but it's an echo chamber of deceit from the people who we have fought and defeated over these years. They come out and say Sowore supported Buhari, but when you challenge them to present evidence, since 2015, they haven't been able to present any evidence. They have 2 evidence that they present all the time. One was that I was jubilating at Buhari's victory, which is false. I was the one who personally uploaded the video on Sahara TV page, and I said it there clearly. The caption was direct, that these are Sahara Reporters fans, because we were the first to announce the results in 2015, while the PDP sent to Rubebe to go and sit down on the floor and be acting like a madman. Today, Rubebe is a member of APC. Are you getting me? The same people who told you, or who have been spreading the falsehood that I supported Buhari in 2015, are the people who campaigned for Atiku. They campaigned with Saraki. They campaigned with Dino Melaye in 2019. They are the articulators. Atiku bought Buhari, gave Buhari $50 million. He said it publicly. Gave him a private jet. So how do you expect somebody who was Atiku's campaign manager, to come and be condemning another person, assuming it is true? But I guarantee you that the moment you challenge them with evidence, they will never present it, and they will run away, or they will ask you to go and look for it. They will ask you to go and Google it. The other one they've been referring to is another clip of a video of a radio show I had with the Minister of Communication, Shitu, at that time in Ibadan, where I said that Buhari and his political party, they climbed on our back, took advantage of our struggles to come to office, and as a result, they have now disappointed us, which is true. It was a struggle against the PDP corruption, the Jonathan's regime's incompetence and corruption, that led to APC taking advantage of 2015. But guess what? The person that made it possible for Buhari to come to power, I say it and I've said it everywhere with my chest, is Jonathan. Jonathan was the person who enabled Buhari to come back alive because of the way he handled Nigeria's resources and governance in those days. Somebody is making noise at home. I'll change the person to listener, hopefully. They get their ass together. So there's no reason to keep defending what is not defensible. Be very clear also that assuming I partook in supporting any candidate, it is within my rights. Everybody has the right to support the candidate they want in an election, and they have a right to stop supporting the candidate. But in my own case, please, before they go and crop this out and use it against, to lie again, I never supported Buhari, never campaigned for him, and you can't find that. That's why they've been looking for evidence for almost 10 years now to back up that false claim. So having said that, I want to thank you personally for the work you are doing in Osun State. Keep spreading this. Do you remember that they were saying that we don't have structures? You remember, this is about a month ago when I declared, where's Sowore structures? Where are his structures? Now that they see that our posters are rising all over Nigeria, including Kaduna, in Adamawa State, in Taraba State,
Hello.
even in Biba, that even to tomorrow. And this was made possible by people like you. Thank you, Adeyemi. Somebody was trying to speak. Please go ahead.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Yes, please introduce yourself, especially if you let us know where you are calling from.
John, I'm calling from Ibadan.
Okay. John, you're welcome.
Yeah, I think in a way you've answered my question. My question is just simply this. Don't you think variation of bail is imminent now, so as to make you go wild, go around states for physical campaign? I think somebody in Lagos asked a question like that we need you in all the states. So I just think maybe you should just consult a legal team and apply for a bail variation that will enable you to travel around.
Just so that to make it easy for you, we've already applied and argued at the Court of Appeal, and they are under obligation to rule on that matter in a matter of days, if not weeks from now. So we're waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, if they don't, of course, we'll go back to the Federal High Court, where trial is supposed to have recommenced again, but they have refused to even call our case because they don't have a case. And that will be resolved. I guarantee you that will be resolved as soon as possible. And we'll campaign like you've never seen before. Thank you for that question, John. All right, who's next? Please go ahead.
Hello, good morning. Can I say something?
Good morning. Please introduce yourself and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Kai Bright. I'm calling from Benin, Edo State.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah. So I have a suggestion.
Sorry for Mr. Sowore. I think it will be better if you just call name so that people will know who
All
is
right,
next.
that's fine. That's fine. Let's go to Eba. Please go ahead, Bakari.
Okay. So there are so many communities here in Edo State, which is villages like all these Ikubauha local government. There are so many villages. So I don't think all those villages in this local government know about this party. So I don't know how this campaign can go, so they will know about this party. That is my suggestion. Because Edo State, I've not seen any of your poster here. So I don't think so many people know about this party. That's what I have to say.
Thank you very much. It turns out that Edo State is one of our strongholds, but we can always do better. And I'll reach out to our chairman in Edo State to intensify efforts. But in case you don't hear from him, please, everybody's an ambassador of this change project. I don't want to use the word change because it's been abused by the APC, but this revolutionary project is for all of us. So if we are not somewhere you think the message needs to be spread, please spread the message there.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I have.
Hello.
Which are people. So thank you very much, bro, for that. I'm going to call on Adedokun. He just spoke a while ago. Adedokun, please go ahead.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Adedokun. I'm calling from the UK. I've been part of the movement. Yeah, from the UK, United Kingdom.
UK, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
I've been part of the movement ever since it started. I could remember we campaigned together in Ring Road in Ibadan. We all went in around Ibadan together when Kemi Olunloyo joined us.
Yes.
And we came to pick Mr. Sowore at the toll gate then.
That's correct.
Yeah. So, and after then I left the country, I came to the UK. So what I think about Nigeria is if Nigerians are not careful, the worst is yet to come. The issue of banditry, Boko Haram terrorism is, the thing is, Nigerians need to know that this thing is planned. If they want to eradicate it within 3 days, they can do it. But the people in government, they are in coalition with those terrorists. That is just the basic truth. But some people will not know, and some people will not understand that. Before, if people have the time, they should go and check Commodore Olakunle's interview on Channel, where he mentioned some things, some salient things that Nigerians did not know about this thing, about the issue of insecurity. So, which means the people in government, they know about it. They actually planned it in order to play game against the other party, but it turned out to be something else for them. And right now, I believe they can still do something, but they are using this thing to play game. That is just the basic truth. And concerning the issue of canvassing people, I think it just depends from individual first, then how you are going to convince your family and people around you. Like myself, in my family, nobody can give any of my family any money, no matter huge amount it is, to vote for them, because the money is not the issue, but you have to think about what they want to offer you. When someone offers you 20,000 naira to vote for them, and they become a governor or they become a president, at the end of the day, what are they going to do? There is nothing they are going to do. The 20,000, you yourself, you have even finished it in twinkle of an eye. So you still go back to square one. So that means these people, they have nothing. The Nigerians believe, or let me say some Nigerians, they believe in people giving them money to vote. But I still believe they don't really understand their rights. They don't know what it means. The people in power have impoverished Nigerians. They have weaponized poverty to the sense that they know that when they give them token amount of money, they will vote for them. So we need to find a way to do grassroots mobilization, enlighten these people, liberate them so that they can really understand. Truly, majority of people that understand what it means to vote, they are these people that are all these market women, market men, and the likes. But when they don't see some people, or maybe their children, to enlighten them, it is probably because history has been taken out of our education system in Nigeria. If not, people will know, or they will have known, that someone like Buhari shouldn't be president of Nigeria. People keep saying Sowore brought Buhari to power in 2015. I do tell them it is not true. 2019 election was rigged. 2015 election was not rigged, in the sense that people were totally tired of Jonathan. That is why they voted him out. But after then, Buhari came in 2015. Between 2015 and 2019, what did Buhari do? He didn't do anything. So why did people voted him again in 2019? Despite the fact that INEC on his own part did some figure addition and everything, they rigged the election in 2019. So, and another thing I will mention is, do you consider, or are you thinking of any coalition for now? Maybe like coalition of another party coming to AAC, or maybe AAC and another parties form another coalition in the name of another name of a party. So what is your take concerning that?
Well, thank you, Adedokun, for your very lucid presentation. I will start by answering the last part, which is that we are very much interested in coalescing with other platforms that have the same political agenda as ours. But I will rule out two of them, the PDP and the APC, and any of their affiliates who are still political parties now, because there are about 18 political parties left, and a lot of them are affiliated with the PDP and the APC. We will not be able to make any progress if we enter into those kind of dangerous coalitions. But otherwise, people that have open and honest agenda are open to discuss with us, and we're willing to discuss with them as well. So with regards to grassroots mobilization, it's everybody's work. Everybody's work. There is no presidential candidate that can get to everybody, not even in America where there's freedom of movement, where the roads are good. The presidential candidates sometimes have to stop at the airport, address a few people, and move to another city. And we don't have much time left. We have less than a year to go at this point. This is April 2022, and election is February 2023. So we have practically less than a month, 10 months to go. So lots of work to do. But we implore you to reach out to your own people. I've been saying this, and this is very, very important, and take this to heart. To change Nigeria this time around requires not much. You don't have to shout too much. Everybody has been taught a lesson by hunger, starvation, and insecurity, and now lack of power and gasoline, kerosene, diesel. Everybody is being taught a lesson wherever they turn. But we just need to have a lot of good people who are speaking the same language, not speaking in tongues this time around, to say, look, we cannot continue like this. And if that becomes the voice of the majority, here is the end of our problem and the respect for our voices and our preference. But if we keep dilly-dallying, as we see now, we see a lot of young people or influencers, some of them bought and some of them out of ignorance, who are saying that Osinbajo is coming. Osinbajo, whose only legacy is that his tongues are tied, his hands are tied, his legs are tied, his brain is also tied. A professor of law cannot speak out for human rights. He can't stand up for the ordinary people. And some people are asking that he should continue as the president of Nigeria. You just have to look and laugh. Or those who are excited about Peter Obi and all that. And you ask them a simple question, they start throwing tantrums. Show me one university that Peter Obi turned into an international university when he was an Anambra governor. Show me one road he built that everybody is talking about. Show me a hospital Peter Obi built that he himself can go to for treatment. You can't find it. So what is the hype? And when you educate people about this, they start throwing tantrums. But that's how Nigerians have been conditioned to believe that the best can come out of the worst. And sometimes it's not as if they are all sponsored, but they pick on a few influencers and they organize this general deceit. And sometimes people just fall for it. We're different, and I'm able to say it in front of everybody. I can beat my chest to say, look, I've never been involved in corruption. I've never done any backroom deals with you. I've never taken a contract before from government. I've never taken anything from the public that has in any way adversely affected your fortune. I'm different. I'm not part of those who are living in the swamp, the crocodiles who have ruined and destroyed Nigeria's future. And that is why this is different. And that's why you see them, they change when I confront them and I say this and they have no response. Some of them will say, oh, why don't you go for Senate? And I will say to them, why don't you ask the incompetent guys to go for class captain instead of giving them the space to ruin your country further? And when people say that you know what they are driving at, they have a bad candidate that they can't present. They think if they clear the way for them, and then they won't be challenged when the time comes. That's why when I was about to make my declaration for presidency, they had to get me arrested because they didn't know how to deal with it. They think they could have bought the declaration, but when it happened, they saw the number of young people that came there, and the sight of that alone scared them the most. They got me rearrested after the declaration and tried to charge me for some bogus offense. So that tells you who they are really afraid of. And we don't need to be afraid of those who they are afraid of. We need to support those they are afraid of, who have demonstrated records of courage, honesty, integrity, and I dare say experience, because nobody can be more experienced than a guy who has fought for 32 years for the right things in Nigeria. So I thank you at this point. Let me take good luck. Good luck, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Yes, please, let's make it quick, please, because there are a lot of people who have lined up. I have 18 people in the queue at this point who want to talk.
Okay, my name is Monday. Good luck. You know that.
Yes.
Yeah, my own thought is about how can we make sure know all over the state, all over the country. First and foremost, a man in far northeast in the rural area, does he know who they call Sowore? How about south in the rural area? They didn't know who they call Sowore. So what is the plan in grand to make Sowore known all over the country first?
Well, thank you very much. Good luck. Let me change it to listener. I don't think, without sounding haughty or bragging, that people don't know Sowore anymore. And this was some of the questions we were confronted with in 2018, 2019. But now a lot of people know Sowore maybe too much. They know him as the guy who has been detained and confronted this monstrous regime for non-stop. So, but there cannot be more than enough knowing. I was shocked, and all of you should listen now. I was shocked to find out that the young people that came from APC convention from Borno State, knew who I was. I just saw them in a hotel and they stopped me and started asking for pictures, and eventually they practically decamped from that day. They're working for us in Borno State. And I was asking, I asked them this same question, do you know who I am? They said, of course we know you, we see you on TV, we hear about you on radio, BBC, VOA Hausa Service, always talking about what you said about Buhari. You know, we know about you being a publisher of Sahara Reporters. So that is the truth. But where it may not have happened, which I cannot rule out, I will advise you that you let people know about your candidates. You letting them know your candidates. I'm going to change this person. Please mute, all of you that are not speaking, kindly mute your microphones. That's where the back noise is coming from. Yeah.
Good morning, Sowore.
Thank you very much. Please, who is that? Who is speaking there?
Good morning. My name is Austin.
Austin, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Austin. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Italy.
All right. You're welcome.
So, thank you. So, Sowore, I must have to give kudos to you because you are really doing a great job in that country. So, I really appreciate your effort. And my contribution is for everybody, not for you alone. So, I want to tell everybody that for freedom, everybody have to participate. So you don't just leave the job alone, because I've been hearing some caller, how are you going to manage that? How are you going to manage this? How are you going to how Sowore is going to manage this? It's not all about Sowore, it's all about all of us. It's all about Nigerians. Those of us that live in diaspora, like me, I have to start from my home and speak to my people. This is how the thing is going to come up. This is the good plan you have for Nigeria. So I want everybody to do the same thing. And those of us that live in Nigeria, we still need to share the good news to others and still tell them this is what Sowore has. This is the plan he has for us. This is the plan he has for Nigeria, not just to come and loot. Because I have listened to your manifesto in 2019, or you did a great job. And the problem we normally have, most of us in Nigerians, is like the one that are even educated that can even enlighten the others. They are the ones because of the instant bread that they will collect from these bastard politicians. They will be selling children's future, which is not fair. So my advice to everybody is to go out there to preach the good news, not just only Sowore alone. It's for everybody. This good news is for everybody. Let's spread the good news around and let people be known and tell them each and every corners of the country. This is the plan Sowore has for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that comment.
Yeah.
Let me go with Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey,
Good morning,
please.
Mr.
Oh,
Mr.
please,
Sowore. I want to say something. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good morning. I'm sorry.
Who is that? Who is that? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Omoyele Sowore. My name is Sydenews. I'm calling from Spain.
Okay.
I'm speaking from the city of Victoria, Gasteiz. I have been a great supporter. I've been one of your followers. I've been one of your listeners. I've never been into politics. I've always been on the dark side until you came up. And from that 2018 to 2019, I was just following you. I work night shift. Even when I had to start working by 1, even 12 o'clock, you are already online. I will join you. You see, you amaze me. I really, I'm happy for all you have done. Your sacrifice, your resilience, your consistency, your character, your fearlessness, and above all, I know from the bottom of my heart, you are the only one that have the ability, the capability, the vision. And I did not regret that the vote that we casted for you, my family, I make sure they casted their vote, they cast the vote for you. Though my mom, personally, she's now almost 74 years. She came back to me and said, my son, he said, I'm afraid. I said, why? He said, because when I got to your polling unit, he said, your agents were not yet to be found. Everywhere is PDP and APC. She said, well, she has done what I asked her to do. Listen, I know all of us in diaspora, as I'm seeing the faces here, I can tell that the faces here are young and vibrant. And I believe that any youth from 45 years old down have never made a research or contribute his own quota to see that Sowore rescue this country or rescue every one of us. We are going to be doomed. I tell you the truth, because everything you said, you may say you are not a prophet, but everything you said is coming to pass. It amazed me the other day when they start protesting the police that you fought for, that you're going to give everyone a living wage of 100,000. They were shouting, where are you going to get the money from? What is 100? What is 100,000? Which is not up to 200 euros? But you have the ability. Are you not the one that create this room now? Because I know what you can do. I believe in you. My pleading to everyone that is listening to me. We have somebody already. The Bible says they went and tell others that we have found him. We have found him. Why? Because we have listened to him. And everything he says is aligned with the prophecy of everyone. Please, I beg everyone, this is my contribution. I thank you, and I believe in you, and I know this chance should not go us by, because if we let these opportunities slip away from us, our name will not be written in that country anymore, or later we can say we are from that country, because there will not be a country called Nigeria, as you have said, and it's already wiping up now. But I know we can still do something. It's never too late, and the only person that can do it is you. Please let everyone go back home and spread this news wherever you are. Most especially all of us in diaspora, because I know what we are contributing to that country. Still, it's like we are throwing something in the way that cannot be seen. This is my contribution. Let me leave others. Thank you, Mr. Sowore. Continue to
Thank you
speak.
very
We are
much.
watching you and we are following you. God bless you.
I really appreciate your very, very
Good morning, Mr.
eloquent
Sowore.
speech this morning.
Good morning, Sowore.
Trust me, you'll be hearing from me personally. We need more of your likes. Thank you very much, my brother.
Well done, everyone. This is Adeleke
Yes,
on top.
please introduce yourself. Even though I'm supposed to be taking speakers, but you have already jumped in. Go ahead, please introduce yourself and where you're calling from.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
My name is John. My name is Kyle John Adeumi.
Okay, sir. Go ahead, please.
I am really honored to speak. My mentor, my sage, Stephen Omoyele Sowore. My intention has been like for someone like you. And when I came up on, it was my prayer answered. I am not really keen about meeting you anytime, but I want to make sure that the work I do will get to the attention, your attention, and then you really want to meet with me. I want to encourage everyone listening that if you remove Omoyele Sowore from the equation, should we not even take our lives in our hands? Like I was talking to someone this morning, I said, Sowore has, make the work of redeeming this country by 60% when he came out to rescue the country. And those who caught the fire has done another 60% from the remaining 40%. So what is left is for the remaining youths that we need to gather to deliver this country from the hand of the oppressors. Everybody has said so many things that are important, but this is what I want us to do. In our corners, in our areas, in wherever we find ourselves, I have become a bone in the neck of people because I will not allow them to rest on Sowore. In my places where I've worked, they call me Sowore. And then even when they want to make jest of me, they call me Sowore. And I have never been ashamed to propagate this gospel, to evangelize this gospel, the gospel of freedom and liberation that Omoyele brought to us. Wherever you are listening to me all over the world, please, anyone that has the courage, the boldness to come out, let us try and support them. For example, I have a little constraint financially, but if I can see poster, if I can see flyers, if I can see souvenirs to take anywhere I find myself, I have opportunity to travel all over, and I am ready to do anything to make sure that this is done. So please, let us not wait for Sowore any longer. Let us join this front of revival, so that somebody was saying 2023 is too short. I said no, it's a long time. As long as we are determined to take this nation back, we cannot wait for another 4 years to be in this mess. As a matter of fact, the remaining part of 2022 is
Looks like we lost that person.
Hello, Mr. Omoyele. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead, please. Introduce yourself and
My name is Adeleke, popularly known as Adeleke on top. As a matter of fact, I'm part of the crowd that welcomed you in 2014 in our Abuja airport to join your aspiration, to propagate your aspiration. Since then and up to date, I'm still part of your supporters. I'm one of your big fans, and I'm also a grassroots politician. I'm speaking from Lagos, though. So
Yes.
I would like to ask you some questions, and likewise share my wealth of experience in politics so far with you. Mr. Omoyele,
Go
oh,
ahead.
we all know, before I go ahead, I would like to first sing one Aluta song for you, that you are a leader, you are a leader, you are a leader, you are a leader, because you have suffered in this hand of this democracy in order to rescue millions of Nigerians from all these bad politicians, all these corrupt politicians that are ruling us in the name of cabals, in the name of godfathers, in the name of so, and so on. I don't want to mention name here, but what I want to ask you is that it is not about campaign. Politics, let's talk about politics here. It is not about campaign. It is not all about reaching the Nigerians through the media like this. Most of us that are in this meeting today, it is not all of us that are going to vote on the election day. But someone like me, I'm assuring you I'm going to vote because I have my voter card with me. Because that is my right. So whoever that is on this platform that doesn't have his or her voter card and is residing in Nigeria, most especially, you also go and get it for our homes. That on that. So we talk about politics here, Mr. Sowore. What are the structures you have put on ground in all these states? Like someone said earlier before that we went to a polling unit and your people are not there, are nowhere to be found. All these PDP, APCs are there. As a matter of fact, to win election in Nigeria, you also need strong structure. I mean, in every state, in every local government, those who that will be representing you, those who that will be campaigning for you on a daily basis. During my days in school as a student politician, a guy named Adeleke is okay there. He want to contest for the post of Sergeant. And we that are there, we are just 10. And we tasked ourselves that day, that very day, that we want to be telling 20 people every day that Adeleke on top want to be the SCD Sergeant. And at the end of the day, he's the one that has the highest vote. What I'm trying to say here is that that is a structure at the side. So what structure have we put in place for people to represent you all over Nigeria? Because if you don't have a representative in my local government, you don't expect to have a high volume of votes in my local government. But if you are just campaigning, maybe online, doing all this campaign without a good structure, we all know that you are all playing. So what are the structure that you have put in place? That is number one. Number two, looking at the list of people that are here, I can see people like Kusimo. This person has been in politics for a long time and he has served in many capacities. For this kind of person to be on this platform today, I'm very sure he has interest in you and is one of your big supporters. If all these kind of people can be part of your strategic team, I'm very sure we are going to have a good result in 2023. I can see someone like Barrister Bolumiola Jangbeki. Bolumiola Jangbeki is the person I know very well, and I know his capacity when it comes to politics. You know how to do the guy in politics. So if you can pick all these kind of people to be part of your maybe legal advisor or to be part of your strategic planning, that is very important. I'm very sure we are going to go a long way in 2023. Even the enemy will fear us when they see this set of people at front campaigning for you. So I would like you to involve more of Nigerians, more of Nigerians, more of Nigerians in your campaign team, so that we can all campaign for you in our various offices, in our various homes, in our various local government and state. Like someone is demanding for tickets and thereabouts. It is not about demanding for tickets, but it's about we having a plan, a good plan to win this 2023. Because if we lose this 2023, I don't know where we are going to get it again. That means that we are going to suffer for another 4 years. I will be using that 4 years to. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that we should put structure, a good structure in place, so that we can be able to win this 2023 election. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate your submission, and I agree with you. The most important submission I heard from you too is that everybody should become a campaign manager for Sowore. And as long as we have that, we will not have to deal with, having big campaign crew. Sorry, if everybody agrees today to be part of the campaign committee to campaign for Sowore, there won't be need to set up any bureaucratic structures. I also agree with you that we need structures in every nook and cranny of Nigeria, but the structures we need are already there. The structures we need are the oppressed people of Nigeria. It's a matter of taking the message to them. I did election in 2018 and 2019 going around Nigeria, and I discovered that all these so-called big political parties don't have real structures. They just have transactional, relationships with people that they use money to grow, and when they win elections, they disappear. That's why people are looking for change from big parties, so-called parties that have structures today. They are looking in direction of parties or persons to work for as the organic structures that are there to advance their progress in that of the country. So I hope you get it, and I hope that we take your advice. That is for everybody to work for what they believe in. Let me take Mohammed. Are you the one that's making noise in the background, Mohammed? Hello, Mohammed. I think it's a terrible place.
Mohammed is not ready for this conversation,
He's not.
Mr.
Yes,
Moyele.
it was the one making noise in the background. So I've taken him
Hello,
back as a
Mr.
listener.
Moyele.
Yes.
One more
Can you
thing
go
I want
ahead,
to add.
please?
One more thing I want to add. You
Go
see,
ahead.
in politics, one person goes a long way. So that is why they say we don't have a permanent friends and we don't have a permanent enemy in politics. We create more friends in politics than rather creating more enemies. Mr. Omoyele, if I can advise you as an individual, it is just an advice. I'm not, it is not a command.
Looks like we've lost you, Austin. So I'll change it to listener. Can we have Felix? Felix, can you make it quick, please? I intend to end this broadcast in a few minutes. So, because I have other commitments. This is our first, and we'll be doing this on a regular basis. And by the way, I'm also informing you that we'll be back to the couch where you get to see my face on Facebook Live. Yes.
I've been card carrying member of AAC. I want to bring back the suggestion. I remember the other time we all registered. I want to suggest if we can reintroduce new registration so that people can register again, so as to know if there will be new people that will join us. And
Oh, Felix, we've lost you, Felix.
I
Okay,
have
go
asked
ahead.
Shegun one question maybe about 6 months ago. When I was with you, he said I should reach you on platform. No response. I asked him that for us to conquer any strong enemy, you need to know their weakness. And I asked Shegun, what is the weakness of this administration? And he said something to me. He said their weakness is in our unity. So I want you to see a way how to make every of your follower, to have a unity of purpose, so that we can all be saying the same thing. In my house, they call me Sowore. In my office, they call me Sowore. In fact, by the grace of God, next week, I'm going to start a program on YouTube, propagating your pen. I know that when. Thank you. That is my submission.
Thank you very much, Felix. I appreciate your submission, and it's well taken. Can I have Esoge? Esoge, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. Hello.
Thank you. Yes, where are you calling from, please?
Esoge Kennedy Rose. I'm calling from United States, Los Angeles to be precise.
Wow, good morning.
It's a privilege to you in person. I must tell you that if they do a survey of your most consistent supporter, I think I'll be #1. I must tell you that. Because everywhere. Let me quickly mention that I attended University of Lagos.
Wow, greater cockeyed.
Yes. Meanwhile, let me quickly say this too. I think you have to come and join our Unilag North America Association. Everybody is there. You should be there too because you are not cockeyed. Please, you should have to join. Please.
You should invite me. Just send me a WhatsApp, a messenger, on how to join.
I would tell Dimeji Ajonwale, your friend, Dimeji, who stays in New York.
Yeah, I know Dimeji. Yes, very good.
I will tell Dimeji, please, you need to be there, please, because everybody is there. People in Canada, all over America, everybody is there. So, please, what I want to say is, I was broken when for diaspora voting, when it didn't pass through. I was heartbroken because 90% of the people abroad are supporting Omoyele Sowore. Everybody. If you get the kind of support that you have abroad, if you get it in Nigeria, it's a landslide. You know why? Because we have seen the light. I live in the United States. Ever since I came to this country, everything just works well. Everything works well. But in Nigeria, people are suffering. Yet they still continue to vote for PDP and APC because they have not seen the light. They have normalized poverty and deprivation. They have normalized as a normal thing. Please let me quickly make this short. I think what we will do is we will have to talk to a lot of people, and people volunteer to take up street. Like personally, I've decided that I will talk to all my families. They will take up street. Okay, you deliver your street. Talk from house to house. Spread the good news. We have been voting APC and PDP since 1999, and look at where they have brought us. Everything has gone bad. Everything has gone bad. We need to try. Oh God, you have shown that you have the capacity. You have shown that you are rugged. You are the man for the job. You are built for this job. We believe in you, and we know you can do it. So let me just make it short. We are very proud of you. We are watching you from all over. Everybody is watching you. We believe you can do this, and we are behind you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let me take one more person before I leave, and it's going to be Omoyele. Please, let me take Omoyele. I think we need to take a female voice. I'm assuming she's female, going by what's on her DP. Omoyele, are you there? Omoyele.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Welcome and good morning.
Thank you. My name is Omoyele. I am Benin from Edo State.
Where are you calling in from, please?
Houston.
Okay.
Houston, Texas. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have been your great supporter since the day you went to you went and met the politicians that were having a meeting in the conference room in New York. And video, I was like, who is this guy? I did not even know your name. I was like, who is this person that is so determined and so dogged that is able to walk in there with courage and disrupt their meeting? I was like, this is the guy that we need for Nigeria. I said, this is the man that we need. So when you came out as a presidential candidate, I was so happy. Even though I could not vote, I was telling everybody, there's this guy called Sowore. Is this guy called Sowore? You guys need to go vote for him. But the people in Nigeria, they're not aware of your, I don't think they are so much aware of what you can do, the power that you possess, and the ability that you have to change that nation. They are not seeing it like everybody else have said that has spoken before. They are not seeing what we are seeing. Like the minute you get in there, we know Nigeria is changing. And most of us are moving home. We are coming back home because we know the country will be so good. And I think the things that are holding them back are the promises that these other politicians have been promising them and telling them and giving them that little tokens that that their future will never change. You see them going to, and I think the places they mostly go to get this minds taken is they go to like churches where they have large followings and get these leaders to convince the members to vote for them. They capture these crowds and these people through large followings, marketplaces, like market leaders. I think that's where they are, and they go on TV and make all these fake promises. But what I will hope, and I really will wish, even for my family back home and everybody in Nigeria, is to have you as a president, because Nigeria is such a great country, considering the things that, if you look at the music aspect, how they are representing us, everybody is dancing to Nigerian music. I was driving one day and I saw this lady roll down her window. I can tell she's American, never been to Africa, dancing to Flavor, Nabania's music, So I even hailed her. I put my hand out the window, I hailed her, and she was dancing heavily. So Nigeria is such a great country, and other people are benefiting from our exposure, like Ghana. Ghana has turned to a tourist destination because of people being exposed to Nigerian music and other music coming out from us. So what I'm just praying for is for Nigerians to be able to see you as who you really are and vote you in as our president. That's my prayer. And I want to thank you for everything you're doing. We see you, we appreciate you, and we pray for you, and we love you. Thank you so much.
Oh, man, thank you so much for the love and support and your eloquent testimony of how great this country can be. I am going to be wrapping up, but I want to reach out to everyone to please let you know that you can make your contributions today. As of the time I'm talking to you, we've been able to raise within 4 days 1.3 million naira, which is nothing compared to, it's probably what these political artists will steal at a sitting or eat with at a sitting. But we are making it transparent. If you haven't made your contributions, or you need to know how to make contributions, you can reach me via Messenger. I get a lot of messages these days, so I'm sometimes using the help of others to reply. But I'll put the account number on my page after this show. Please, we expect you, and we will announce during our next broadcast that you will let you know how much we make on a regular basis. Even if it is 50 naira, we will announce it. We're not ashamed to say it. We are not thieves. And as I mentioned when I started this is a discussion about SPAC, Sowore Political Action Committee, and the first best interaction I'm having in a long time with most of you who were around in 2018 and 2019, and subsequently after that through my arrest, detention, restriction to Abuja, my shooting, the killing of my brother, and all the things I've had to go through, which most people are also going through, even in their villages. So I'm going to ask to shut down this page now, and thank you very much for your time and your great energy today. It's very encouraging to hear from a lot of you that I have not spoken to in a long time, that you're doing the work that we've always wanted to do. And I'm telling you that I'll be back on a regular basis to speak with you. We do live streaming. We want to bring back the couch, and we're working on it. And we wish you all the best, and we wish Nigeria the best. We wish the continent of Africa the best, because the moment Nigeria gets it right, Africa will get it right. And I think the rest of the world will be at rest and at peace and enjoy the prosperity and progress that can come out of Nigeria based on its hardworking, great, innovative people. But unfortunately, the country has been in the hands of incompetent, corrupt, and wicked leaders. You can't even call them leaders. So many of them are just outright morons. Have a good morning for those of you who are just waking up or who are with us. Have a good afternoon to those of you whose side it is afternoon, and have a good evening to those of you in the part of the world that it is evening. I hope to talk to you soon. We just can't continue like this. Goodbye for now.
You are a leader, you are a leader, you are a leader, you are a leader.